not going to be able to stay home with their dog this year, and that some people might have to be out traveling. I have been able to travel since September. I've had 3 business trips. Airports are considered an essential business, and there are things that we have just had to deal with. And so I have been able to travel safely and stay healthy. And so I'll just share a few of my impressions with you all. The airports and the airplanes are extremely clean. I've been in a half a dozen airports, and I could not believe the cleanliness that I found everywhere, as well as the airplanes. I think we've all heard about the airplane misting, the disinfectant. We're disinfecting the airport with disinfectant, and every airport in the country has a very similar program. So if you do need to travel, just a couple things. You want to be prepared to wear your mask for the entire journey. And if you're not used to wearing a mask for 4 to 6 hours, you just want to think about it a little bit and make sure you're going to be able to be comfortable. You will find no food service at all on airplanes right now. Airport restaurants are open. We have our airside restaurant open, but as you connect or travel throughout the country, you are going to find that restaurants are at varying levels of openness. The one bright spot in the airline industry is that all of the airlines did remove the $200 change fee that it used to cost if you wanted to change a ticket. And so what that means for us as consumers, if we do book a trip and then we decide that we're just not comfortable traveling, we can cancel that trip and we retain the full value of our ticket. It will stay in the form of a travel voucher, but you will have that to use for another full year. You'll find that the airports are operating, most of them between 40 and 70%. Appleton is at about 50% of our regular volume. So you would notice the airport would seem almost empty for most people. And many of our aircraft are going out, less than half full. Some are a little bit more. Delta has just announced that they will continue blocking middle seats till March 30th. And this is a good move, I think. I have been able to fly Delta, and just having that extra space on the airplane gives me a little bit more confidence. I did bring a slide shot of the Harvard COVID study, and this was the study that you probably saw already in the news. With the aircraft HEPA filters that are exchanging the air on the aircraft 20 to 30 times per hour. The study has shown that the air on the aircraft is going to be cleaner than our office environments and probably most retail environments. So that does give us a bit of confidence. And if you do read the entire 187-page study, you'll find that layering is really what gets us to that 99.7% of filtering out germs. Between the aircraft HEPA filters, we're wearing masks, and we're just being in our own little space and not touching anything, that is going to be a key to flying successfully. And then just if you are thinking about traveling in the future, all of the airlines have a travel requirement and restriction section. I just happen to bring the one that's on Delta's website. And so you can click on the United States here and then drill down to the state and get detailed information on, are the restaurants open, is shopping open, and then at least do a little bit of research on the destination before you get there. So